From 1830 onwards, the area entered its age of elegance, as the foreshores and Potts Point became the showplace of Sydney's fashionable way of life. The green slopes were divided into land grants for those who found favour with the governors of the day, and up went the mansions. Craigend, the home of Sir Thomas Mitchell, who fought King's Cross's first duel with pistols against Sir Stuart Donaldson, the first Premier of New South Wales. Sir Thomas Mitchell got a bullet through his whiskers, and his bullet went through Donaldson's hat. All that's left of Craigend now is the street named after the house. Greenough, which stood from 1831 until the 1920s, when it gave way to a block of flats. Orwell, built for the colony's first judge, Mr. Justice Stephen. In 1915, it vanished beneath the brick undergrowth of Orwell Street. Then there was Tusculum, which still stands after more than 130 years. Today it is penned in by blocks of flats, but despite conversions into a hospital, an officers' club for the American forces during the last war, and now a hotel, it lingers on and even maintains some of its old elegance. In 1825, there arrived in Sydney a man who was to leave his mark on King's Cross. He was the new colonial secretary, Alexander Macleay. In 1828, he was given a grant of 54 acres overlooking Elizabeth Bay. And there, Alexander Macleay built for his wife Eliza and their 9 children a house that has become a classic of early colonial architecture. In particular, the graceful elliptical cantilevered staircase in the entrance hall. Today, Elizabeth Bay House is converted into 16 flats, and the 54 acres garden has shrunk to less than a quarter of an acre. But even the encroaching flats and home units cannot shut out the view of the harbour that Alexander Macleay presented to his wife Eliza. Macleay Street is named after Alexander Macleay, and the gates of Elizabeth Bay House used to be at the present junction of Macleay Street and Elizabeth Bay Road. To drive down this road to the house today, as the carriages used to clip-clop down the private driveway, is to realize the extent of Macleay's original property, granted in a more spacious age than ours.